I just, I ain't know what to say, but, here, I'll just say this, I'm gonna speak about how you make me feel. Struggling with aggression, not aggressive enough. Been that way since I was young. Now it's time to change up. I was taught to go hard in the paint. Life had to teach me something. When I see you, I get worked up or something. Pull up smooth while I'm in the caddy. I'm so high that I feel crabby. Me and my shooter got the same granddaddy. I got money and a car. I deserve it, I work hard. No, it ain't living if you...
All right, everyone, you're listening to Show Talk with Angela Butler. Today the interview is with 30th Logo. He is from Tampa, Florida. He's an independent artist. That was one of his songs, 30th Logo. He's on Show Talk with Angela Butler. He's, like I said, he's an independent artist, and he's here to talk about his budding career and where you can go to purchase his music or where you can go to see him perform. So, how are you doing, 30th Logo?
How you doing, Angela Butler? How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah, hey,
All right.
just one thing I wanted to clarify. I'm really from Manatee County, Bradenton, Florida. I just reside in Tampa.
Oh, you're from Bradenton, Florida, but you reside in Tampa. Okay, thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that.
No problem. It's all in the game. It's all in business. But, 30th Logo, and you can, fans can go check out my music at iHeartRadio, or, you can even purchase some of my things from Google Play, or, there are other media outlets like, what did I say, what else is out there? You can check me out on YouTube. I'm just a slow up-and-coming artist, so, I'm getting myself together still, but,
Yeah, independent artist, you're up and coming, and you have a beautiful voice, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. No, thank you for coming on Show Talk. So, basically, like I was saying, you're an independent artist, and you're young, and you're up and coming. So, you're probably already kind of hot, aren't you, with the fans?
Well, somewhat. I'm getting there, but, I got a lot of people that admire my music and respect me. So, fans, they're coming. Okay, they coming.
Yeah, the fans are there. You got some fans. Have you performed any?
I performed. I've done a few performances, a few open mics and things, and I've done some shows for a couple people that I know around in the Tampa area who dig my music. So yeah, I performed and done shows and things. Yeah, like I said, I'm still getting myself together and developing myself as an artist. So things are getting better as I can see so far.
All right. So do you like Tampa, Florida?
Yeah, I like Tampa. I dig Tampa, but when it comes to Florida itself, nothing wrong with Florida. I dig Florida, but I think I might want to one day venture out. Broaden my horizons, go to other states, other cities that I haven't been. Tampa's nice though.
Okay. All right. Tampa is nice. I visited Tampa before, and I happen to like Tampa myself.
Yeah, you got your good parts. You got your bad parts, and everywhere else in between. I would say I like it better than some of the other places I've been throughout the United States. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, it's pretty. It's not as bad as some places. That's why I like it. It's got more good areas than it does bad areas. But it's strange when they call neighborhoods bad. That's what people like Kobe Bryant came out of.
Yeah. I guess you wouldn't necessarily have to call anything good or bad. I think good and bad is just necessarily what you see it as. So, yeah, that is it's interesting that you brought that up about Kobe, because anybody who would grow up in a messed up situation like that, somebody would say it's bad, but you kind of for me you kind of pick, put it in my head as if there's a thin line between good and bad. So yeah, rest in peace, Kobe.
Yes, rest in peace. Yeah. He left a wife and kids behind.
Yes.
So,
my
what do you see?
Your condolences in his family.
Yeah. Yes, sir. If you could see 5 years down the road, God willing, you living, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
You asking a question.
Your career.
Career-wise, I can see myself probably on a yacht somewhere, chilling out with T-Pain, smoking a blunt, hopefully, or somewhere overseas. I like Korea. I visited Korea before when I was in the military, so that'd be nice, somewhere. If I was to start, touring more places, then I would go somewhere, across the border, and I can see myself doing that, going to other countries, performing, traveling, things of that nature, career-wise.
So, you were in the military. What branch?
I was in the Army.
The Army? You in Korea?
Yes, ma'am.
So you would like to tour? You would like to tour overseas?
It was more like an assignment to go to South Korea, somewhat like a deployment, but just under a different condition and terms. So yeah. But I enjoyed my time in Korea, and special thanks to all veterans out there. Shout out to the veterans out there holding it down, regardless if you believe if the military is right or wrong. I personally respect those in and out of the military who do their thing. But, our service members, they have a hard job. So, shout out to the people in the military, no matter what branch,
All right. Mm-hmm. Of course, a shout out to those in the military. So, do you see yourself in the future performing for the military overseas?
Oh, definitely. I can see that. No problem. I can see myself doing anything as long as it ain't too much of a problem for me. But yeah, that'd be cool. I would like to do that, actually.
I was just wondering, because that's what some people do. They perform for the military overseas.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're paid for it. I don't know if anything works with that. But I've known people do tours and go do concerts for the military, the Army, and different branches of the military.
Right.
I don't know how you get to do that, but it's something they do.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have somewhere else you're going to perform?
I plan on putting together some performances right here in Tampa at Whiskey North.
Do you know which days? Has that been decided?
No, it hasn't been, but it's in process. I've been working a lot, getting a lot of things going with my music. I got EPs getting ready to drop here coming soon. I've been finding some new people to work with and network and branch out. But hopefully within the next 2 to 3 months after I get all these things, prepped and done, we're going to be all in action, performing live, coming to a city near you. Starting in Tampa, of course, Tampa, Florida.
Oh, okay. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
That is great. So, do you write your own music, your lyrics?
Yes, ma'am, definitely do. Sometimes I feel kind of
okay.
awkward trying to, feel like letting anybody else write my music for me, but I write it myself.
Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some more of your music. People, you're listening to 30th Logo on Show Talk with Angela Butler. He's letting you know about himself. He's a budding independent artist. I believe you're going to hear more of him in the future and know more about him. So keep an eye on your eyes out and your ears open for 30th Logo. I'm going to play one of his songs.
I ain't know what to say, but here I'll just say this. I'm gonna speak about how you make me feel. Struggling with aggression, not aggressive enough. Been that way since I was young. Now it's time to change up. I was taught to go hard in the paint. Life had to teach me something. When I see you, I get worked up or something. Pull up smooth while I'm in the caddy. I'm so high that I feel crabby. Me and my shooter got the same granddaddy. I got money in the car. I deserve it, I work hard. No, it ain't living if you can't be happy. My world is like a cartoon. When I think about you, what the hell is the deal? This can't be real. Just take my name and number. Save my contact as thunder. I like to chill with lightning. We strike like there's no other. You are a dream come true. There is no one like you. She took me from Babylon all the way to Timbuktu. Taught me some things about me I didn't know were true. Showed me some things about me that nobody else knew. 30, baby. 30, baby. 30, baby. 30, baby. Keep going, that's right. I never knew you were my type. I never knew I had one. Now you just changed my life. Burn fragrances when you come through. I clean and tidy my room. I leave the toilet seat down because I'm thinking about you. Pull up smooth while I'm in the caddy. I'm so high that I feel crabby. Me and my shooter got the same granddaddy. I got money in the car. I deserve it, I work hard. No, it ain't living if you can't be happy. Got graffiti all on my heart. Your body all in my...
All right, everyone, you're listening to 30th Logo. He's from Bradenton, Florida, but he's living in Tampa, Florida. He's an up-and-coming independent artist. As you can hear, his vocals are great. He has a nice, smooth R&B sound. In the song, I'll just have to ask you, 30th Logo, are you talking about one woman in particular? The ladies are going to want to know if you're single or are you attached.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm single as of now, but that specific song that you just heard, it was actually, when I wrote it, I was writing it about a girl, and a couple of the lyrics in there ended up being kind of like, part of it was talking about another female, but the most of the song, the gist of it was talking about one female.
Oh, okay. So you in a relationship?
Yeah, I actually had a girlfriend. This was back when I lived in Georgia, right before I joined the military. And right after I joined, we split up. She got pregnant while I was in the military. So, yeah, that's what inspired me to write that song.
Sorry that happened.
Yeah, that happened.
So if you had 5 people that you could perform with or be an opening act for, who would they be? Which entertainers, artists would they be that you would like to open up for a concert?
Well, I'm going to try to keep that simple, but it ain't going to be so simple for me to answer that question, so here I'll start. The artist that I will open up for, first of all, let me start off by saying my taste in music is a wide variety, so it'll be somewhere between maybe the hottest R&B stars to the hottest rappers. But me personally, if Michael was still alive, I would love to open up for Michael. T-Pain. Yes, ma'am, Michael Jackson. T-Pain, Childish Gambino. Let me see. Let's throw some females in there. I'd probably open up for Erykah Badu. I like Ella Mai. She's cool. There's a lot of artists, really. I can't really necessarily say. I can go give you an endless list. Who else? Who else do I like? I like a lot of people. Let me see. Anybody, shoot. Let's even go old school. I'd even open up for some old rock stars. Shoot. How many was that so far that I named? What, 2, 3? Is that 2?
I think it was 3. I believe it was 3.
It was 3. Let me get 2 more in there.
Erykah Badu, Michael Jackson, Ellie Mae.
Let me see. Tyrese Gibson. Who else? Who really is? The Weeknd. Oh, yeah.
Weeknd.
That'd be good.
Okay, yeah. Weeknd. I like their songs too.
Mm-hmm.
So you would like to be the opening act for them, the opening act for them?
Yeah, I would love to be an opening act for those others.
And in others, of course, others. I kind of put you in a narrow spot, but narrow you down to 5. So are you a father?
No, I'm single and unwed and childless, but maybe eventually one day. We'll see.
Maybe eventually one day? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm still thinking about it.
Still thinking
Still
about
got something on it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, you basically just concentrating on your career, just getting off the ground.
Yeah.
It's getting off the ground your career is.
Definitely. My career, just everything, really, everything going on in my life, I'm trying to make sure it's straight away and focused. You know, me personally, my childhood wasn't perfect, so I try to get my own life together. So if I one day do want to have a wife or kids, everything would be, if not perfect, it'll be at least somewhat how I want it to be for the most part. You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you want to have your act together, and I guess you want to be financially right, or at least to the point where you can spend time with the child or children
Exactly.
and your wife or girlfriend. I understand.
Exactly.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Smart young man. Smart young man. You want to be prepared before you make a child.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Being responsible.
Right. Like, there are a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that have financial dividends, but they still don't create a well enough environment for a child to be in, because it takes more than just money alone to raise a child, I say. Some people say it takes a village, you know what I'm saying?
And it takes a village. You have to be able to protect that child, too.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So, how do you feel when you turn on the TV? What runs through your mind when you see there's been a black woman that's been killed or a black man that's been killed? How does that make you feel?
You know, Angie, I'm sorry, go ahead. Were you still asking the question?
No, sir. Go ahead.
I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't watch TV. I am aware about what goes on in the news with with police brutality and things. I do pay attention to these things, and I am concerned about them. So, but when it comes down to television, when I do hear this news about people being, treated wrong by law enforcement, I never hear about it from TV because 30th Logo ain't the type of person that watches a lot of TV or television. I don't know if that's just currently because I have so much going on in my life, but I do have concern and I do feel for those who, maybe going through something or have suffered from police brutality or have suffered from danger due to the hands of law enforcement. So, my heart is soft to that, and I respect anyone who has been through that situation, and has survived through that situation long enough to speak about it, So my heart goes out to them, my condolences, and and I, it happens in this world where we become victims to anybody.
You try not to become a mental victim.
Can you say that again, Angie?
I said 30 years ago, you try not to become a mental victim. A mental victim is someone who gets so caught up in the murders and things that they neglect some of their own things, like their careers and things, they let it get to them. And you are not that type because you don't watch TV all day, so you don't get up in that mental thing of seeing dead people. You don't let it get emotional in that emotional trap, and that's a good thing. Right. That's not a bad thing.
Right.
Some people take to the streets marching and protesting and rioting. Some just march.
Agree. Everybody has their differences and decisions and actions, so that's true.
Yeah.
Got the protesters and the no testers.
As you make it on up in the world of entertainment as an artist, where do you see, what charity of what group or organization do you see yourself supporting? Do you see yourself speaking at schools or giving back to the community? Once you get on up there, what do you see yourself doing once you really truly made it?
Definitely, when it comes to the children, I think that'll be a key factor for me. If I was to, eventually get where I want, music-wise, career-wise, and I would. My deal would be to look after children worldwide somehow. I don't know how I would do it exactly, but and drug addicts too. People who honestly have an issue or a situation where they really want help and want to change their lives. So mostly, I think me personally, I would deal with children and adults who have issues in their lives that they need to solve, which is most of us today anyway. So I think that would be my center of focus.
That's good. That's good. You would help the children and people who are addicted to drugs.
I don't have any of my own right now. Right.
Okay. So, what are you writing about now? What are some of the things you are writing about now for a song?
Currently, I have a song that I'm recording right now. I haven't named it or anything, but I work with
word for word. Don't say it word for word, but the concept of it, because it may not have been copyrighted.
Right. Conceptually, this is a song that I wrote when I was going through a little bit of emotional, strife, I guess, with an ex-girlfriend. So when I wrote it, I was a little bit more aggressive. So it came out as an R&B song, but I'm not talking about my usual lovey-dovey, I love you, I want you, sensual. It's more like if you ever heard of the artist August Alsina, it's similar to how he first came out when he had the I Love It track. The I Love It song.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you know T-Pain? Earlier in the conversation, you said you could see yourself smoking a blunt with T-Pain. Do you know him?
Personally, no. I've never met T-Pain. I know people who know T-Pain. I actually know an artist that, well, he's not an artist. He doesn't work on any artist work anymore, but he was a young man who was signed to T-Pain's label when he was younger, him and a couple of his friends. So I worked with him on the side at work. So that's the closest I would say I've been to T-Pain, just knowing someone who knows him. But no, I've never met T-Pain. But it's just that was a fantasy, that I played out of my head even before you asked me the question. Actually.
Oh, okay. You're visual. You're a visual person. Okay.
Right.
All right. So, what do you like about Tampa right now? What have you been to? Any of the tourist attraction places there in Tampa?
Yeah. Well, one thing you got to know about 30th Logo is I'm more of a, what do they call it? I'm a stay-at-home type of person. I've actually ventured out and visited more places outside of Tampa and actually outside of Florida recently than I have over the past couple of years within Tampa or Florida. Looked up places. So I've been to Detroit, and I've seen. You ever see the movie The Five Heartbeats?
Yes.
Or was it The Temptations? That's bad. That's a new. I believe it was The Five Heartbeats, wasn't it? They were out of Detroit, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I visited.
I'm not certain. I know I interviewed Mr. Hawthorne.
Yeah.
I
visited the museum they have out there in Detroit for them, actually. Pretty dope. I've been a couple places out in California. I've traveled around a bit. Really, Florida, I don't know. Since I grew up here, I guess I don't really care to get around outside here in Florida much. I just would rather stay to myself and focus on my 1-2 step.
Oh, okay. You 1-2 step. All right. Okay, got a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're sticking to your plan. You're focused.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's real good. So, how did you meet G-Man?
I met G-Man through a network marketing business that we are both a part of. So, two men trying to get ourselves together. So, yeah. G-Man, he's cool, man. How'd you meet G-Man?
I interviewed him.
Oh, okay. So you interviewed him. That's
I contacted him and interviewed him. I like him. He's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. I like his voice and I like his music. Yeah, I really do. So I'm going to play
G-Man,
some more of your music. Oh, go ahead and talk.
No, you're fine. Go ahead and spin the track.
All right.
I ain't know what to say, but here I'll just say this. I'ma speak about how you make me feel. Struggling with aggression, not aggressive enough. Been that way since I was young. Now it's time to change up. I was taught to go hard in the paint. Life had to teach me something. When I see you, I get worked up or something. Pull up smooth while I'm in the caddy. I'm so high that I feel crabby. Me and my shooter got the same granddaddy. I got money and a car. I deserve it, I worked hard. No, it ain't living if you can't be happy. My world is like a cartoon. When I think about you, what the hell is the deal? This can't be real. Just take my name and number. Save my contact as thunder. I like to chill with lightning. We strike like there's no other. You are a dream come true. There is no one like you. She took me from Babylon all the way to Timbuktu. Taught me some things about me I didn't know were true. Showed me some things about me that nobody else knew. That's right, I never knew you were my type. I never knew I had one. Now you just changed my life. Burn fragrances when you come through. I clean and tidy my room. I leave the toilet seat down because I'm thinking about you. Pull up smooth while I'm in the caddy. I'm so high that I feel crabby. Me and my shooter got the same granddaddy. I got money and a car. I deserve it, I worked hard. No, it ain't living if you can't be happy. Got graffiti all on my heart. Your body all in my bed. If I could keep you forever, this love will never be dead. Graffiti all in my heart. Your body all in my bed. If I could keep you forever, this love will never be dead. Long days, they felt so right. April 2nd, I took flight. Oh my, the time has flight. Still want you in my life. I could have been the daddy. I wish I was the daddy. Now I'm here in the caddy, just riding in the caddy. Hurdy, baby. I want you. Hurdy, baby. I want you. Hurdy, baby. I want you. Hurdy, baby. Pull up smooth while I'm in the caddy. I'm so high that I feel crappy. Me and my shooter got the same granddaddy. I got money and a car. I deserve it, I worked hard. No, it ain't living if you can't be happy.
All right, everyone. That was 30th Logo that you were listening to. He's an R&B singer. He also does some rap, so we're going to talk about the rap that he does. Okay, 30th Logo. Let's talk about the rapping that you do. I know you're R&B, but you're also a rap artist. Am I correct?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call myself a rap artist yet, but I'm an artist, so I rap too, so let me take that back. I am a rapper. But, hey, Angie, Before we get into that, I just want to say one thing. I apologize. Earlier, I spoke about a group in Detroit, and I called them the Five Heartbeats. I meant to say the Temptations.
Oh, okay. The movie was the Five Heartbeats. Is that correct?
Right. That's where the confusion came in. Yep, that's correct.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So, you write in your lyrics?
Can you say that again?
You write your lyrics for the rap, the rhyming.
Oh, of course, yeah. I'm the only one. And anything I write, particularly, I don't write anything that's not pertaining to me or not pertaining to real life itself. So any lyrical thing that you hear is either based on something that is the essence of my life or someone else's life, that I probably met. So not to say that I could rap or write a song and it'll be about something relative to somebody else, but I may not be talking about me, but it's still something relative to a real life situation, and it may actually be a specific person. So yeah, I write my own songs, no matter if it's rap or R&B. Shoot, I'm starting to get into writing even for movies or whatever. You know, I want to write scripts too. So that'll be another avenue. Too? Yeah, that'll be another avenue. If I blow up in the music, when I blow up in the music, actually, script writing, I want to meet up with Ice Cube and learn some stuff, you know?
Good, right. Oh, okay. All right. Mm-hmm. He does have his own movies.
Right.
All right. So, what type of movies would you like to write about? Horror movies, family movies, comedy?
All of them. Horror, comedy, sci-fi. I don't know. Me personally, I'm a daydreamer. I don't know if anybody else daydreams, but ever since I was a kid, I just daydream. I can't get daydreams out of my head. I try to force them out, and they come back. But a lot of the stuff that I daydream involves sci-fi, fantasy. So I can imagine if I started writing for movies or doing scripts, it'd be for science fiction mainly. But I do everything.
Have you wrote any scripts?
No. I started one actually a couple months back. The reason why I haven't started writing, it may sound like an excuse, there's a program I want to buy, actually, a software that'll help put like a movie script together for you. So as you type it, it formats it, and you know, because when you write movie scripts, you can't just write anything. It has to be formatted a certain way. You know, Angie? Especially when you're trying to be.
Yeah, I understand. Yes, sir. I understand.
You don't mind me calling you Angie, do you? Do you want me to call you Angie?
No, I don't. Angie is fine. Angie's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. Mm-hmm. So, if you were to perform for the military, which country would you go? Would you perform in America, Korea, where you were stationed, Germany, Japan? What would you rather perform in for the troops?
Well, for that situation, I really wouldn't have a preference when it came to location. It's just about my comrades, my fellow comrades, and the battles. So it doesn't matter if it was Korea, Kuwait, Iraq, Afghanistan, Texas, Virginia, South Carolina. It wouldn't even matter to me, Angie, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. All right.
I would perform.
So you'd rather stay in America?
It wouldn't matter. International, national, no matter. Overseas, in America. I mean, to finally make a decision on that, there would have to be a benefactor, something to make me make my decision or make my mind and say, hey, I want to go to this place and perform. Or I would rather choose this place over that place,
Oh, all right. Okay. That makes sense. That makes clear, logical sense.
Mhm.
Okay. So, what is your favorite hobby besides writing, singing? What do you do besides that in your spare time? Do you have a hobby? Do you like sports? Do you watch football, basketball, Super Bowl? I mean, what do you like to do?
Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a bit athletic, but you remember I told you I don't watch television, and most sports that I know of come on either television. Well, I don't know. We ain't in the 90s no more, so they stream a lot of stuff, but I'm not into sports much, Angie, when it comes to watching it. I could probably jump on the field and play soccer, but you won't catch me watching soccer. I like football, but I don't want to sit there all day. Even the Super Bowl. You know what I saw for the Super Bowl, Angie?
What?
I saw Shakira and Jennifer Lopez perform, and that was it. I left after that. You want to know why? This year I didn't watch the Super Bowl.
Why?
Because when the 49ers, the 49ers and the Chiefs, right? When they played, it was all cool and everything, but it was like their uniforms were too similar. So it was like I was seeing a lot of the same stuff running around on the field. And it was like, And in sports, I like sports, but they're just not my cup of tea. So my hobbies that I would do, I guess, I'm sort of a crafty person. So other than music and stuff like that, I guess if I was to be doing another hobby, it'd be something like painting or drawing a picture, sculpting something, building a table or a shelf, or creating something. I'm a crafty kind of person.
Oh, okay. Crafty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You were doing something with your hands, some type of almost like art, painting.
Right.
Okay. So you're very talented. You're a triple threat: art, rap, R&B. You're a triple threat. You're what I call a triple threat. And it seems like you enjoy what you're doing, so that's a double blessing. That's a triple blessing.
Yeah, I would count it as that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you're blessed. And if you make money at what you're doing, that's another blessing right there on top of the triple one.
Definitely.
So, yeah, that's a blessing. All right. So do you have any no, I'm not going to ask this. You say you don't watch TV. No, I'm going to ask. Do you ever go to the theater? I'm going to ask. Do you ever go to the theater?
You know what, Angie? It's crazy. No. But the thing about it is, anytime I ever do go to a movie theater, it's either for a kid or a chick that I'm dating at that time. I never go to the movies. And you know what's crazy? I'll see that a good-looking movie getting ready to come out, too, and I'll be like, oh, man, I'm finna go see that. And as soon as it come out, I'll just sit at home. It'll be done came out on Netflix, and I'm like, oh, this on Netflix now? I barely watch Netflix, Angie.
You barely watch Netflix. Okay, you're not a TV person. I get it. Movie person either. Okay. Well,
yeah, for TV's playing, we'll be around, it's probably some music playing.
Wait, I got a question. If you were offered to appear on a television show or a film to act, would you even watch yourself?
Yeah, that's what my hair kicked in, because definitely, yeah. Because I got to see how I'm acting and stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you would watch yourself. I was just wondering.
Yeah, I got to see what
there's
like
a lot of negative stuff on TV. There's a lot of negative stuff. Yeah. And it's still upbeat. You're not the only one that doesn't watch TV. My mom doesn't, and Mr. Vaughn doesn't. He doesn't watch TV either. He has the internet, but he don't watch much of it.
Yeah, different strokes for different
TV
folks.
in his house. I think he told me he and his wife didn't have a TV in their house. All right.
Yeah.
So, what is your ideal woman? When you think about a woman that you would like, yeah, this is for the ladies. This is for the ladies who are going to come back and listen to this show. This is for them. What is your ideal lady?
Well, Angie, I got to keep it real. I'm still youngish, you know what I'm saying?
Youngish.
In all honesty, growing up, I used to believe that the ideal lady was based upon a certain look. Oh, she looked this way, she walked this way, she talked that way. That's her, you know. But then as I'm growing up, I'm starting to notice, and I ain't going to say this for everybody, but this is for me. It's about the feel. You know, I've actually run into females that I wasn't completely attracted to at all, and then she opened her mouth and said something. Sometimes this so-called female wasn't even talking to me. She was just conversating with somebody else and ended up saying something to somebody else, and what she said, something about her intelligence maybe, and that don't necessarily mean that she's more intelligent than anybody else. It just, in my opinion, means that whatever her intellect is, it was matching mine at that time, or I agreed with it, or I felt it. So it's more about the feel for me. That's the ideal woman. If you can make me feel a certain way, then, you know, That is the ideal for me. Because a look,
It's the ideal woman.
that's
The ideal woman is the woman that can make you feel, all right, ladies, remember that. She's single. Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have a lot of encouragement from your family?
I'm gonna be honest, Angie. I love my family, but I get encouragement. I can't say I don't get encouragement. I get a lot of encouragement, but I don't get the encouragement from the people that I want it from. But I don't judge them for it. I ain't holding no grudge.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Get encouragement, but not from the people that you want encouragement from. Okay.
Right, in my family.
Okay. So I'm going to play your song again, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to ask you some more questions.
Well, sounds good to me.
I ain't know what to say, but here I'll just say this. I'm gonna speak about how you make me feel. Struggling with aggression, not aggressive enough. Been that way since I was young. Now it's time to change up. I was taught to go hard in the paint. Life had to teach me something. When I see you, I get worked up or something. Pull up smooth while I'm in the caddy. I'm so high that I feel crabby. Me and my shooter got the same granddaddy. I got money and a car. I deserve it, I work hard. No, it ain't living if you can't be happy. My world is like a cartoon. When I think about you, what the hell is the deal? This can't be real. Just take my name and number. Save my contact as thunder. I like to chill with lightning. We strike like there's no other. You are a dream come true. There is no one like you. She took me from Babylon all the way to Timbuktu. Taught me some things about me I didn't know were true. Showed me some things about me that nobody else knew. Hurty, baby. Hurty, baby. Hurty, baby. Hurty, baby. Keep going, that's right. I never knew you were my type. I never knew I had one. Now you just changed my life. Burn fragrances when you come through. I clean and tidy my room. I leave the toilet seat down because I'm thinking about you. Pull up smooth while I'm in the caddy. I'm so high that I feel crabby. Me and my shooter got the same granddaddy. I got money and a car. I deserve it, I work hard. No, it ain't living if you can't be happy. Got graffiti all on my heart. Your body all in my bed. If I could keep you forever, this love will never be dead. Graffiti all in my heart. Your body all in my bed. If I could keep you forever, this love will never be dead. Long days they felt so right. April 2nd I took flight. Oh my, the time has flight. Still want you in my life. I could have been the daddy. I wish I was the daddy. Now I'm here in the caddy, just riding in the caddy. Hurty, baby. Hurty, I'm in the caddy. I'm so high that I feel crappy. Me and my shooter got the same granddaddy. I got money in the car. I deserve it, I worked hard. No, it ain't living if you can't be happy. Caddy, I'm so high that I feel crappy. Me and my shooter got the same granddaddy. I got money in the car. I deserve it, I worked hard. No, it ain't living if you can't be happy. Hurty, baby. Hurty, baby. Hurty, baby.
All right, everyone. That's 30th Logo singing his song. 30th Logo.
I'm sorry, Angela. I'm here. Angela.
We got a few more minutes in the show. Can you tell people where they can go and buy your music?
Man, I'm out there a little bit, just like everybody else. A little bit of CD Baby, a little bit of TuneCore. Go ahead, check me out. You can find me on Google Play. I'm adding more music coming soon. You can find me on maybe iHeartRadio. I'm probably, go to YouTube, just type in 30th Logo. And, type in one of my song names, 30th Logo, I Want You, 30th Logo, Bedroom Blues, and you'll find me. I'm out there. Look me up.
Okay. If people wanted you to perform, do you have don't give out your phone number, but do you have an email address that you can provide for someone who may want to book you?
Yes. You can book me at 30. Yes, Angela. You can book me at 30thlogo@gmail.com. Hit me with your information. Let me know what you need, and I'll get right back with you as soon as possible.
All right.
Also, my Instagram is 30thlogo at what is my Instagram? Oh, okay. 30th_logo.
Are there any others?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
That's the number 3, the number 0, TH_L as in Lima, O as in Oscar, G as in golf, O as in Oscar.
Okay. All right. And you say you're on iHeartRadio. Do you have a station there where people can go listen to your music on iHeartRadio?
I'm sure I do. Check it out. Just type in my name, 30th Logo, and see what pops up.
Oh, okay. All right. You can do the same on iHeartRadio for Show Talk with Angela Butler. I'm also on YouTube, as well as Blog Talk Radio. All right. So that's going to about wrap up the interview. I've enjoyed talking to you. I hope for the best for you. I look forward to learning more and hearing more about you in the future. Perhaps even get some concert tickets. I wish you the best, and I'm glad G-Man took me up with the interview.
No, thank you, and I think G-Man too. Me and G-Man are gonna go a long way. I appreciate everybody for listening. This is the Angela Butler Show. Talk.
Show Talk with Angela Butler. Yeah, everybody says Angela Butler. It was originally the Angela Butler Show, but now it's Show Talk with Angela Butler. Yeah, it was.
So now it's
about
Angela
9
Butler,
years ago.
The Angela Butler Show Talk.
Show Talk with Angela Butler.
Show Talk with Angela Butler. Okay, let me
Angela
get
Butler.
That's
all right. That's all right. You came close to right. Okay, thank you, 30th Logo. I don't know your real name, but thank you, 30th Logo. I know it's your stage name, so that's all I need to know.
Oh, that's my real name. That'll be it one day. All right.
All right, thank you for coming on Show Talk with Angela Butler. I look forward to having you back.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.